don't know about you guys, but to me, that's like $1 million tip. In 2 weeks, you should be like, bro, you're not gonna believe it. We're gonna be like, yeah, we believed it. All you had to do was just do that one tip. That one thing should change your business. In 30 days of doing that, your business will be printing money. 47 doors knocked today and no closed jobs. How should I improve? Carson, couple questions for you. Come off mute. Carson, so how long have you been selling and what are you selling?
I do window cleaning. I've only been in business for about 3 or 4 months. When I do door knocking like today, I did like 47 doors knocked.
Yeah, I could have knocked 47 doors in my sleep, dude. You need to get your door knocking skills up, man. Come on. Hey, Carson, here's what I got to say. Number one, you got to get a smile. You got to go up to those doors. You got to be a guy that's going to push through a little bit more. Like, you can't be weak, dude. You can't be weak. You got to be telling these people, okay? Now, here's what I want you to do. I told a kid this, 22 years old. They did something like 37,000 last month. One of our calls just like this, and I gave him this tip, changed the kid's life. But I told him, I said, hey, how about this? If your residential job is what you're trying to get and you can get a reoccurring amount, I studied every industry and took it into car sales, and that's what made me dangerous because I was different than everybody else, and I just took something from every business. So if I walked up on the Elliott group right now and I'm like, let me talk to the business owner, and I somehow got to the business owner, I wouldn't even pitch them my service. Honestly, I wouldn't. I'd say, hey man, you got some dirty windows. I know that you want those windows to be clean. I know you want your business represented good. I know this because I know owning a business is not easy and it's important to you. I also know there's a thing called expenses, and this is an expense of my service that I offer. It's kind of an investment, but it is an expense. Here's what I'll do for you. I'll clean all of those windows that are dirty. I'll clean them for free. And at the end of it, if you feel like that your windows are clean and I can earn your business, then I'd love to have a 5-minute sit down. But Mr. Customer, understand, I'm not telling you you're obligated to me in any way. I just feel like most people aren't gonna do the work. So I'll do the work and I'll do the value in advance for you. And if you like it, cool, let's have a conversation. If not, no big deal. If you did that with 5 residential business owners in the day and you're like, Ian, that takes time, that takes revenue. Listen, bro, sometimes you gotta go like this to go like this, right? But what if that one business owner says, yeah, I'll do it, and then you set them up on reoccurring for $1,000 a month or whatever it is? It could change your business's life. Also, who do they know? If they're a business owner, they hang out with business owners. So if you're different than everybody else, you know what young people don't want to do right now? The work. If you talk to a business owner, do you know what every business owner wants to see from a young person? They want to see themselves in that person, okay? So even in residential doors, I'd be like, man, listen, whether you can afford it or you can't, how about I do a couple of the windows just for free? And if you like my services, cool, we can talk about it. If not, I don't really care. I just need to make my name in the neighborhood anyways. Maybe you can refer me a friend. Is that cool? If you did one house in the neighborhood, what does that help you do? It helps you to plant your flag, maybe put a yard sign in their yard, or it helps you to just go to the neighbors and say, you just did Emily's house across the street. Y'all watched me do it. I was out here in the heat doing it. I'm doing her house. Would you like me to do yours? You can do one house on every street, and then it's gonna help you to get all of the neighbors just by giving value. So I'd go into the neighborhood with a different strategy. I wouldn't go in the neighborhood trying to sell. I'd talk to a couple people, figure out who's the most outgoing. I'd figure out who's kind of like my kind of person, and then I'd give it to them for free. I'd say, hey, all I want to do is be able to tell your neighbors that I used you. And if you could refer me a couple people, cool. I'll do this whole service for you. It's $500. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what the cost is, but let's not get all granular on it. You know what I mean? And then all you got to do is just take that into your business. Dude, I'm telling you, if you took that approach, in 30 days of doing that, your business will be printing money. Like, if I was in that space, that would be my only business model. I would just do it that way because that's so freaking good that, like, everybody on here could agree if you did that and they had a business, they'd buy. If they had a house, they'd buy. Me and my brother had this competition. You guys have probably heard this before when we were 10 years old, to sell chocolate, right? We went out to sell chocolate and me and my brother split up and we were going against each other competing. And I went to the neighbor's house and I, instead of trying to sell them, said, hey, I got these chocolate bars. You want to try them? And they're like, oh yeah, let me try one. And then I didn't act like I was selling them. And they're like, damn, I want some more of this. I was like, oh, good news. I got them. I'm actually selling them. They're like, oh, great. And then they just bought them. My brother's dumb went all the way around the neighborhood trying to sell everybody and sold 2 chocolate bars, and I sold like 30 boxes. Okay, give them a little taste. Hey, when you're in the mall and those people are standing out there with the Panda Express and it tastes good, they're out there with them little samples, what do? You get hungry because they let you eat a little bit, right? So with your business, if you offered the service for free and then said, hey, this is only gonna take me 30 minutes, I'll give you all a little taste of the product, it would switch your mindset. Also, it takes you out of, I need to go sell this door door, which I want you to have a little bit of that, but also I want you to have a little bit of more of, let me provide value on this door. I don't know about you guys, but to me, that's like $1 million tip. If you did that, you should get on this call in 2 weeks. You should be like, bro, you're not gonna believe it. We're gonna be like, yeah, we believed it. All you had to do was just do that one tip. Like that one thing should change your business. Hey, it's the Macklin Twins. Thanks for watching the video. Listen, if you want our free word track guide, 52 word tracks that'll teach you how to dominate sales, just text 480-780-2203. It'll teach you how to dominate. Text us, let's go.